They're even tired, like sitting here. They're sitting here in freezing cold for this whole time, right?
Lori? Pardon? Yeah, he's almost 30. I don't know how old. 28. He's ancient. He's ancient. He's a good boy. Yes. He has a hitch in his left hind, so if anybody's worried about him looking a little bit off, he is a little bit off, but he's not lame. It doesn't hurt him. It's called a fibrous myopathy, and it's a tightness that is like calcified, and he cannot bring his left hind, especially in the walk. In the other case, you wouldn't necessarily see it, but in the walk it's very pronounced. Good. All right, so good. All right, back to the walk count. All right, so let's just analyze this position a little bit first. Good. All right. So what do we think about Kelly's position? Sorry. Up, down, up, down, down.
It's good to keep it moving.
Good, it warmed up. Yeah.
She looks straight to me.
I think
from
she looks
this
good.
angle.
Yeah.
Yeah, she looks good.
Her leg is with her shoulder.
Be honest.
Oh, Kelly, you're such a great sport.
Straighten up your spine a little.
It's hard to tell if
It's hard to tell if it's a sweatshirt or
Yeah. Is it the sweatshirt?
Is it what?
Is it sweatshirt.
The
or is your
sweatshirt
back-
kind of makes it look like your back is rolled a little bit.
Yeah.
Could be the sweatshirt. It's probably just a sweatshirt.
No, I don't think her back is.
Yeah. Yeah.
She is sitting up right now, which is
Not-
not characteristic.
Relax, Kelly. Just take
No, don't relax. I love seeing her sit up. I'm not going to discourage that. But usually she wouldn't do that.
I would move your lower leg
All right,
back a
so
smidge.
how are we with the leg? We're good with the leg? I think she rides a little bit too deep in her stirrup. Hard to keep your toes relaxed, and hard to keep that really good relationship. And she could use the image of a bubbling spring there. And then she needs to drop down a little in her knee. She, if anything, is riding a hair on the long side, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Not bad. It's perfect. If she's comfortable, that's great.
So funny. Yeah, sure, whatever. I love her. So spicy.
This is where you normally come? Now, how about the position in the saddle? Is she, to me, she's pushed herself a little too far back.
Back. Yeah.
Yeah. So we want you to come a little bit towards the front of the saddle, tuck your butt underneath. Sit up. See what she was gonna do? She was gonna sit up.
Sneaky
Kelly.
Yeah.
Good. Starting to look a little better? Yeah, nice. Good, and then she has a fairly good line, elbow to bit, okay, which we like. She has kind of a softness here, which is nice. We don't want the elbows. Some people hold their elbows like Anne. Anne holds her elbows back all the time, so there's no place to go because they're already back. We want them out in front of us so there's a long place they can go, okay? Like that, that's good.
What if you have short, stubby little arms?
I was gonna say the same thing.
What was wrong?
I said, what if you have short,
stubby
stubby
little
little arms?
So when I started riding, I was taking lessons every week from Kathy Conley, trucking up there, hour and a half each way. She told me that my elbows should come to my hips. And I would say there was about that much between the bottom of my elbow and my hip. I said, that's not possible. She said, yes, it is. Do it. Do it all the time. Do this all the time. When you're driving, when you're doing, and I did. And guess what? My elbows hit my hips. So it's possible. I'm not sure that all of you guys are going to be doing that, but but it's possible to grow. Oh, we didn't play around with growing the wrists. We could talk about that on. So Sally Swift thinks that these wrists can stretch, and thereby that whole concept that I was talking about the elbow belonging to the horse. By stretching the wrist, that's going to be even more of this lower arm is going to belong to the horse. Because most of us pull with our lower arm, which is good. But we need to think of it as, okay, this is yours, but, you know, I'm going to have the bit. So shorten your reins just a little bit. So as she shortens the reins, and he realizes that he's going to have to shorten your reins a little more. And he realizes, good boy, you don't have to back up. And he realizes that he's going to have to accept the contact. So bring your elbows back. Yep. Good. Boy, you're all right. Good. Good. Now think of her wrists and her elbows belonging to him. And then think of the bit belonging to her. And can you see how that's going to be a give and take? He gets some and she gets some. It's teamwork, okay? And there's a softness there. And he says, oh, okay, I'm okay. I can handle this kind of structure because it's not forced. It's not something he can't, it's not unreasonable. And it starts to feel pretty good to him because his little butt wants to come under a little. His back, he can push up underneath her a little because she's in a nice position to accept his back up. So how's that look now?
Nice.
Yeah, really nice. Really nice. Really nice. Okay. Now, I want to get on him for a minute, Kel. So I'm going to put you off. And put that stirrup over there on 18, would you?